You can speak now.
Bonjour,
You can
bonsoir.
speak now.
Hello, people. We are here today with Zlatouche and Novers to cast the last game of the regular season of the SNLCS, featuring
Exciting stuff.
Pandora Box on the blue side and Zone du Tilt on the red side. Pandora Box is currently fourth and cannot be fifth, I think, and Zone du Tilt is fifth, so they are out of playoffs. So this game has no stakes at all. Also get to see some fun. Zlatouche?
Yes, looking forward to a fun game. I mean, they have nothing to win or lose, so it usually makes for exciting games, situations like this.
True.
And we're into the pick and ban phase, and we have a Mundo and an Echo ban from Pandora Box, answered by a Cassadin ban on the side of Zonju Tilt. Very early Cassadin ban. I don't like banning Cassadin first rotation. Really, really don't.
Maybe they want to early pick an AP mage, for example.
That is, I don't know, because usually on red side teams tend to save their solo laners.
That was before or that's not always the case, because sometimes you can want to pick something like Azir, for example, which is a huge power pick, and if the other mid laner and the other team is good at playing decent counter matchups like Kassadin or Diana, it can be tough. But yeah, I kinda get your point.
And we have the ban rounded out with an Ornn ban on the side of Pandora. So they ban 2 top laners and 1 potential top laner, because as we know, Tapsoso, who often goes top lane, plays Echo top. And that's replied with a Rumble ban. Interesting bans, I would say, on the side of Zonju Tilt. And a first pick Ezreal.
Yeah, Ezreal, which is a strong ADC.
It's the strongest ADC this
Yeah,
match.
over pretty much any. It's not the strongest ADC though. Varys remains stronger, in my opinion.
We have Yumi picked up as a reply.
And
They
yeah,
deny the Yumi.
they deny the Yumi, and Yumi, in my opinion, is the best first pick in the whole game. This champ is broken, in my opinion.
I completely agree. But
Yeah.
that being said, it can be really destroyed in lane. Like, lane can be really hard for Yumi.
If the Yumi fucks up, yeah. I mean, if the bot lane fucks up, yeah. But if they just play it safe, they shouldn't be destroyed. They can be behind in CS and stuff like that, but they shouldn't be straight up destroyed, in my opinion. Except if they get dived something like 3-4 times, 3v2, 4v2.
I mean, Yumi, if put against a strong engaged support, is highly dependent on the AD carry.
Yeah,
You know.
that's why I talk about bot lane.
However, in this case, it will be answered by a Janna, presumably in the support position, and an Irelia. I would say in the mid lane, because it's like Pandora like to play Irelia mid lane.
What? I didn't hear you.
I said Pandora like to play Irelia mid lane, so I'm supposing it's in the mid lane. The Irelia pick.
With Muffin plays
Yep.
it a lot.
And on the other side, we have a jungle locked in, Fiddlesticks, and the bot lane as well. So we have a little bit of a mismatch, because Pandora locked in a solo laner as opposed to the jungler. So I would look for Zonju Tilt to ban junglers here, and possibly top laners. And on the other side, maybe mid lane and top lane.
Absolutely. Actually,
Do you like the Jinx pick into Ezreal?
it's not that much into Ezreal. I think that they want a safe scaling option with the Yumi Jinx, especially because they've got the other bot lane. Oh, or actually, is it the bot lane? Because we've played against these guys last time, and they
Oh
played
yeah,
Jana
they
mid.
played Jana solo lane.
Yeah, so if there are against something like Leona or Nautilus, and that Jinx doesn't have a cleanse, it's gonna be a bit tougher.
Do
That's
you think
true.
they would run the Jana mid again after the disaster of
I think
last
so.
week?
I think so because this game has no stakes at all.
And as we said, Zondutil ban one top laner in Mordekaiser and the jungler in Zac. I like the Zac ban, really good engaged champion, can really get on your backline on this Jinx and Yumi that you want to keep safe. And on the other side, Malzahar banned. That a Malzahar ban speaks to me like an Irelia mid lane because I think it's annoying to play Irelia mid lane against the Malzahar.
Yeah, it's annoying to play against Malzahar.
I'm sorry about the noise.
It's okay. British traffic.
True. And a Malphite locked in for the top lane, and it's a traditional pick for the Zondutil top laner if he goes top, which I think he will.
Especially because we've seen that Pandora probably has a lot of AD champs, but if they pick the Shiva, yeah, it's gonna be a bit different now.
Yes, I like the reply because they saw the big armor tank, so they picked 2 AP champions, and it will be Janna support. They don't want to repeat the experiment from last week, I would say. A very unsuccessful experiment. I have no idea what was going on with that draft. But regardless, we have a Shyvana in the jungle. Nice scaling, nice late game damage. Not a lot of ganking early game. So the laners will be left pretty much to themselves with the Shyvana. And a scaling pick in the top lane into Vladimir. I think Vladimir is a good matchup into Malphite. Yes, no?
Yeah, I mean, you can pretty much farm safely, and he doesn't really have a kill threat on you.
What about
Except-
with the Fiddlesticks? Do you think it's a gankable lane?
If Fiddle, yeah, they can absolutely, especially if Malphite does a secret trick of press the attack Malphite.
What?
It's a secret tech.
Please
PTA Malphite.
explain the secret tech of PTA Malphite.
But it's way better against melee champs because you're just gonna steal their move speed with Q, I think, and auto reset with W and auto again, and you're gonna outtrade them pretty hard.
So I really like that Zondutil rounded out their comp with a Yasuo rather than a Zed because Yasuo has. I really like their team fight potential, the Zondutil, because they have two very big engages with a Fiddlesticks ult and a Malphite ult, and combine that with a Yumi ult on one of the two and the Yasuo ult. If they can coordinate, I think they have a really good team fight.
Yeah, but guess what? Jinx is immobile. Fiddle is immobile. And guess what we have got on the other side? Shyvana, Vladimir. If they get onto the backline, they are pretty much dead.
Yes, so we need to look for maybe the Fiddlesticks to try to peel with the Fear. The Yumi peel is also pretty good with the ultimate. So I think in order to win a team fight, they just need to engage it. Because if they get engaged on, it will be harder to execute. But if they get a good engage,
they could actually win if they get engaged on, and that the Shyvana rotation the Irelia rotation doesn't kill them, then Yumi can counter engage with Fiddle and Malphite, and then they are gonna win. So it's gonna be
I see your
about
point.
bursting.
I see your point because on the other side, Pandora have a lot of disengage, right? With Janna and Ezreal. Janna Ezreal is a very hard lane to catch, very hard lane to get on top of. Janna can disengage with the Tornado, with the ultimate. Ezreal.
And it's a pretty good lane in itself, by the way, in lane.
Yes. I wonder if it will be a poke Janna. I would like it to be a poke Janna.
I mean, only poke Janna is relevant in my opinion in lane.
In late game, I would say Airy Janna scales much better.
I mean, you can poke with area actually.
But Bogdana, traditionally the pick is played with Comet.
Yeah, but you can pick Airy and be a bit more versatile while not losing that much damage, in my opinion. Because you can still run Airy and Scorch and put some points in W to make yourself relevant in lane.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So
And don't forget one more thing is that Airy procs on auto attacks.
that is true.
Yeah, Katal. On peut le faire à la fin? Ok.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Okay, boss.
Yes, boss. Okay.
So we just sound dumb, right? In case you're wondering why we're talking dumb like dumb asses, it's
You were
our
just talking to the great streamer Tal, So he
Yeah.
needs to he had to say some important stuff. Anyway, Abadun, I wanted to ask you, team comp wise, which team do you give the game to? Because I think they're pretty evenly matched, Zondutilt and Pandora. They're fourth and fifth, even though Zondutilt didn't qualify for playoffs. I think it's a pretty even matchup. So what do you think?
What do I think? Just let me look at the sums. I like the barrier hill on Jinx and Yumi.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
I think I would have actually preferred exhaust
On
one of them, like on the AD carry or on the Yumi, because of the dive ability of Vladimir and Irelia. An exhaust can really top that, in my opinion.
That's for sure.
Also, I think Irelia might be going top lane. Or is Vladimir going top without TP?
Let me just look at the matchups. It wouldn't be good in my opinion because I think that Vlad would be better against Malphite, because Comet Malphite is a bully. It's fine actually. It's fine. Even if it's top. I see that she goes Resolve second.
Mm-hmm.
So with bone plating, she's gonna mitigate a lot of damage, and the lane should be fine. But Vlad into Yasuo can be tough for Vlad. Could be. Could be.
Oh, I mean, I guess it depends on how well the Yasuo is played, right?
And how well they know the matchup, mostly.
Yeah. It's Comet Malphite. It's not your secret tech. And I would like to point out the press the attack on Shyvana, which is something we don't see a lot. We see Dark Harvest and AP Shyvana. So this press the attack, does this mean AD Shyvana?
I'd like to guess so.
Why would they do this? Is my question. I mean, they're facing Malphite, and AP Shyvana is a lot better than AD Shyvana, just based on the fact that it's played a lot more.
Yeah, I guess that they are counting on the Vladimir and a bit of Ezreal damage for the magic part. If I had to guess,
definitely don't like it. Is what I have to say.
Yeah, it's not the strongest build, that's for sure, but it's good against immobile champs if you go like Frozen Mallet.
Yeah, immediate pause.
Yeah. They seem to be ready though.
Yes.
And we finally have a spot. Okay, time I'm at 9, 10,
10, yes,
11.
same. Thank you,
Do not
Katal.
forget the scoreboard, Mr. Kotol-san.
Okay. Both teams are moving together, going to the both side. No, actually,
Okay.
okay, they're splitting up. I think it's Vladimir mid into the Yasuo and Irelia top.
Do you think so? It's what we see. Yeah, I was joking.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And I'd like to
Okay.
point out the fact that Fiddle is pretty strong since last patch.
Oh, Fido is broken. I ban it every game.
Yeah, it's really super strong.
That's my new permaban. I really don't like the champion. Like he just farms until level 6 power farms. He doesn't need to gank. And I think maybe that's why they opted into the Shyvana, because they knew that Fiddlesticks is also not a pre-6 ganking champion. But yeah, he also, I think he solo starts these days, so they don't need
Yeah.
to pull. So bot
Yeah.
lane will have priority, because on Pandora they need to pull, and it is Erijana. So let's see whether she will max W in the beginning. Okay, so you were saying that Irelia should be okay in the top lane, right?
I mean, it's a tough matchup, but she should survive at least. And she even can get some kills if Malphite fucks up, slips up, and does not respect the 5 stacks power spike.
A nice trade in the bot lane for Zonju Tilt. I think Janna did not quite respect the return damage there, so she took a lot of damage on her poke. Like she started W and she went in, but I think Zonju Tilt won that trade.
Like here, if she can have the kill there, for example, because Malphite did not respect the 5 stacks power spike.
I still don't completely understand how Irelia works. Oh, bot lane. We have a flash and a heal blown. Very nicely played. Zonjito did not respect the level 2.
Because
and immediately punished.
Half of a champ right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That being said, the Yumi poke continues to land. Oh, stop.
The stacks. Dude, the stacks. That's exactly what I... One trick that most people do not know when playing against an Aurelia is that if they stand in the wave, she will have a pretty hard time dashing to have her stacks. Because if she dashes on you without the resets, she's not gonna have enough damage to kill you. And suddenly, the matchup is flipped. And that's why I mostly play Irelia as a top laner, even though I'm in mid lane, because I figure that top laners do not respect stacks as much, and maybe are just worse. That's what I think.
Oh, mid lane. Yasuo had to flash.
Yeah.
Okay, so overall, the solo laners of Pandora outplaying their counterparts currently heavily. 2 flashes blown. Oh, Fiddlesticks is gonna run into Shyvana. I think Shyvana wins the early skirmishes because of her rune choice, because of the press the attack. So if she runs into him, should be able to kill him.
Yeah, PT is really strong.
Yes. So all the lanes going in the favor of Pandora, I would say. The bot lane has a 10 CS advantage, which should be a little, like, it should be brought closer by this wave if Jinx manages to farm it. And overall, the CS is equal, but as I said, like, I think the solo laners have an advantage on the side of Pandora currently, and not even in that heavily of a winning matchup. Like, I'm surprised that the advantage is this high. So well played to Pandora solo laners, I'd say.
I mean, it's still only 300 gold, and it's mostly on the first blood though. So I guess that's It's not that much, but Blast started Dark Seal, so he's just fine now.
Yeah, I think he's perfectly fine. Meanwhile, we have a disjointed reset on the bot lane, and Jinx is currently alone. I think if Janna flashed on her there, she was dead. I think Janna should have just flashed W, and Jinx was dead.
Probably, yeah.
And now the AD carry will take a reset, and this should be a free Drake. I don't think Zonji don't have any business contesting this because Vladimir has prio mid lane, and they don't have an AD carry. So yeah,
I mean,
they're
he could lose the
conceding.
player though. Oh, a bit too early. I think that he could have gotten the kill, the Yasuo. Yeah.
So, okay, first Drake to Pandora. It is Cloud Drake. Not that big of a deal. The next Drake is Inferno though, so I expect a bigger fight for that one.
I mean, the key in this kind of matches mid lane typically is that if you play scared like that, every time Vladimir does a short trade, you're not gonna win because Yasuo wins extended trades. So if Vlad QE autos you and phase rushes, you can just dash on minions and come back to heal him.
Oh, very nice pull to dodge on the Yasuo. If he got hit by that, I think he was dead.
And stuck.
So, really nicely played. And yeah, stack to Fiddlesticks, who he's gonna run into Shyvana, and he should be careful because I think the bot lane of Pandora can move first. Yes, they have to.
Oh, that's so unlucky. She would have gotten the kill with ult. Ignite, yeah. Yeah, and I'd like to point out as well that unflinching dispatch is broken. And I'd like to think that Irelia picked unflinching.
So Irelia, really good choice, is what you're saying.
A rune choice, yeah.
Yeah, very good from that. I think Fiddlesticks was spotted. They
I mean,
pinged him out.
Yeah. Most of the time, people run cookies and the stuff that have move speed when you pop a pot. I forgot.
I don't know.
Yeah, but like those two rune on inspiration, second tree to bully. But if you play against heavy CC champs like Malphite and Fiddle,
I think Jinx.
You can have unflinching and then stack it with something like Mercs or Legend Tenacity, and you'll probably reach something like 60 or 70%.
I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah, and that's broken as fuck. Broken as
meanwhile,
hell.
Jinx had to flash in the bot lane because he's playing very far forward. I don't think he's respecting the damage that comes out of the Ezreal Janna, and he had to flash.
And they should go in.
A lot of summoners blown from the side of Zonji Tilt.
You cannot do much now. The auto didn't go off.
Yes. But overall, really nice trades. So we have Shyvana looking in the mid lane. He's not going to do anything though, and Yasuo should be safe. I'm looking for Fiddlesticks to start ganking right about now, by the way. I'm really looking for him to try to make an impact on the game. Because it's not going too well. Like, the gold lead is only 1,000, but overall, like, I think the lanes are all struggling. Fight in the mid lane. Vladimir heavily wins this. Wow.
Yeah, and typically is that like Yasuo backed off after the trade. But he should continue trading because he's got conquerors and
unlucky. What an outplay! That was a really good flash by the Vladimir. It was really well timed.
Yeah,
it was so well timed. Really well played by the Vladimir there. Meanwhile, Fiddlesticks.
That's very good. That's very good.
And Shyvana has interrupted his ultimate, and I think she should be able to kill him right about now. Yes, she will. Very nicely played. And really unlucky for Fiddlesticks that Shyvana found him there. But that's due to some really intelligent wording, I would say.
Yeah, and if Malphite did not take that stun, he would have killed Irelia, actually. That's unlucky as well.
So, two very unlucky, three very unlucky things happened.
I mean, 3 outplays, in fact, because I mean they hit their skill shots and dodge other ones. So not that unlucky, maybe. Just skill
Okay,
check.
fine. Let's call it an outplay. I agree with you. I'll call it an outplay. I like Jinx is not doing that bad. Like she's not behind
Yeah.
CS. But you know, both champions have insane scaling, and I
See,
think she might be
keep
good here.
trading. Oh, Genju.
Oh, if Jinx had ult here, maybe Janna would die. Jinx doesn't have ult though. Nice trade in the bot lane.
Yeah.
Nice trade for PBX because they got out the Yumi ult, which is really nice. And Yasuo is trying to roam to the bot lane, but he's spotted every time. Like this Karo is just permanently the control of Shyvana.
Yeah. And gold is increasing.
Yes. We have a 10 CS advantage in bot lane and lane and top lane as well. So it's the CS and the kills. And yeah, I would say Fiddlesticks really needs to do something. Really, really.
Yeah. We've got 1k top lane. That's pretty big.
Shyvana is doing Drake and Fiddlesticks found her this time. I'm pretty sure she wins this though.
Yeah, she
Yep.
does. It was close though.
think it's
It was
the-
very close.
I think it's the press the attack. Oh, TP in the bot lane. Oh, I really no flash on Jinx. Dead. Yumi should try to get out, but I think she should be dead too. Very well played, very clean. Pandora just playing this really cleanly, and I think Yasuo is dead too.
Is that, yeah.
So
I'd
I
like
really
to
like
point
this
out
by
that
Irelia.
Malphite didn't have the good first item choice. What do you go against healing and Bork?
You go
Bramble
the thing.
Vest.
Yes.
Bramble Vest. You can go Bramble Vest into another armor item, and you're totally fine trading.
So you're saying wrong itemization by the Malphite.
I think so, yeah. I like to think so. That's for sure.
Yeah, I agree completely. And overall, you know, individual outplay in the mid lane by OG main sub on Vladimir, solo kill on Yasuo, and bot lane. I mean, Fiddlesticks keeps trying to. I think he should just try to gank a lane and stop fighting Shyvana in the jungle. I mean, the first time it was unfortunate, but this time he engaged on her. I mean, he tried to stop Drake, but it was clear that first of all, he doesn't win this because of the press, the attack, and the AP
I mean,
mana.
he could have. I don't know if you saw it at the end, but Shyvana had something like 150 HP, and Ezreal came in and took the kill, if I remember correctly.
No, she
So-
took it. Ezreal didn't.
Yeah,
take the kill.
but it was somewhat close. That's what I mean, and I think
It
that
was
she
a
made.
solo kill. Like the bot lane didn't participate in that.
Yeah, I mean that maybe he was expecting his bot lane or his because he didn't go Bramble Vest, so she can heal a lot.
And here,
Remember?
Fiddlesticks gank in the top lane finally, even without using ult. With the Malphite ultimate, they get a shutdown on Irelia, which
Oh,
is
this
still
is
nice,
doomed.
but
This is so
yeah.
doomed.
I think Jinx, what is Jinx doing? Rookie Jinx? I don't they're taking a fight. I don't think they win this. They don't win this.
Yeah, Yumi hasn't scaled enough yet.
Yes. I mean, she just walked straight into Ezreal. I don't know. I mean, they got out both Janna summoners in the chase, and they got Ezreal's ignite. So it's overall
That's
3
really
for
cocky,
3 for 3.
Fiddle.
I mean, this
Yeah,
Vladimir, I would say his scaling has been really accelerated.
has been boosted.
So
Skyrocket.
why did when at what point does Vladimir just straight up destroy the Yasuo? Like why?
When he's got something like 2k lead.
Okay, but why do you think the Yasuo lost? Because he
I-
solo lost.
I think that as you could see, like on the dive, Yasuo was low in HP and Vlad was pretty high. This happened because every time Yasuo came in the wave and tried to trade, Vlad was like, okay, IQ auto EU, and we just back off. So Vlad was fine. What Yasuo should have done was that, I said it earlier, I'm gonna say it again, sorry Genju, but you should keep trading with your Conqueror. You should keep trading because you win extended trades, but he wins short trades. And that's not something he thought about, I think.
Meanwhile, Ow. Okay, combo. I think Shyvana should be dead.
Yeah,
She's
she
still
is.
living. She
Oh,
lives.
she's not.
Shyvana lives. They're gonna
Yeah,
get
Irelia
Irelia,
died.
but I really think they should have gotten both there. This one was a little bit unlucky. Like Shyvana lived on really low HP.
One is still better than 0.
Yes, true. But I want to note that they got first tower top lane,
Oh,
and then they summoned the Herald.
Vlad is coming. This
Okay,
is
bot lane is dead.
doomed.
Bot lane is dead.
Absolutely.
Yumi should be out.
Yeah.
But I like the gold lead is ballooning at this point. It's 7k at 60 minutes. I
call the
like,
game.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
call it too because Zonjitil picked a lot of scaling, and I don't think they will get. Oof. Okay, Yasuo gets. Okay. I think Janna is dead. So Yasuo got 2 kills. So maybe
Yeah,
he'll.
That's
he'll...
very good for him.
Oh no! Stop chasing! Don't run into them. Oh. Okay, they blow a flash. Fiddlesticks should
They
be able
didn't
to
get the
run out.
memo.
I think they should have just stopped chasing there. They know Vladimir's there. They see him on the wave, and now Vladimir is just.
Did they?
Yes.
Some people tell me that a lot of people play on locked camera.
Is that a dig?
My top laner.
Oh,
I was
that is
laughing.
really.
Yeah, my top laner
Well,
does that.
Some other people also play on. Oh, Jinx, you should be very careful against this Vladimir. He is level 13, the highest level in the game. Jinx has to barrier, and okay, maybe they can kill him.
Flash out,
Fiddlesticks is ulting. Fiddlesticks is ulting. I think Shyvana. Okay, Shyvana turning it around, killing Jinx. Yumi was on Malphite. What? Yumi healed Malphite. They couldn't get and. Okay, they're still chasing. I think they should
go. They should go. Absolutely, that's good.
They're losing a lot topside though. That's gonna be inhibitor traded for this. It was a huge shutdown, but it went on the Malphite, which is not your ideal person you want the shutdowns on, and they should lose an inhibitor for that. So they get something, but
early inhibitor, if not pressured elsewhere, is so good for the opposing team. Because they can just stack the wave here, freeze it, so the other top laner cannot have a wave anyway, and they will just farm. But that's only.
Still not picked any anti-healing. I'm really surprised.
That's sad. Yeah, against Vladimir, Irelia, even that Ezreal will build some. Yeah.
I think Shyvana heals too, no?
Not a lot.
Okay, ult in the mid lane. Oh, wombo combo. See, this is the combo I was talking about. Like, if they execute on that, good job.
That's
good job.
Really good.
They caught out the Irelia and Janna, and
we've only got 4k now.
Yes, and they get their first tower
and 3.5k now. That's really good.
It is good, but the Jinx is not getting a lot. And I don't think they should send her bot lane to match this Vladimir. I think they should have sent Jinx top lane to farm the super minions. And Malphite bot lane to... Oh, Fiddlesticks. Oh, Fiddlesticks, you're dead. Yes, Taxoso once again having the score of his team.
I think that Jinx or Yasuo should stay solo top, just freeze a wave and CS. You're gonna deny
Malphite is there.
But if they do that, they're gonna lose Ocean Solo. I don't even know if they can fight it, to be honest.
I don't think they can. They can't fight this Vladimir. Baron has started. Very bold call.
I mean, they could if they make a pick with Malphite, just like they did right now.
Okay, Baron. I think
They do not know.
No, they have no idea. But do they have enough damage? I think they do.
Yeah, they absolutely do.
Okay, so Baron sneaked. Meanwhile, Vladimir is holding the bot lane. Jinx shouldn't be matching Vladimir. I don't know why this is the lane assignment they're using. They should put Malphite in the bot
now
lane.
they've realized after 100 million years.
Okay, but they took a lot of damage. Oh, Jinx rocket missed though. Malphite is flashing in.
Just imagine if it was a Malphite Yasuo. Imagine if it was a Malphite Yasuo.
Okay, Fiddlesticks very late engage. Meanwhile, Yasuo is dying to Irelia. I just think they botched the lane assignments, don't you, Tilt?
Yeah, a lot.
They should never send Jinx in the bot lane. Even Jinx Yumi, like they should leave Jinx top and send Malphite to answer with his TP. And they just, I don't think they were expecting an early Baron, but they should have, given how ahead.
The team was. Yeah.
I mean, Vladimir is level 15 at 21 minutes in the game. And I'd say that's pretty impressive.
190 CS, 6 kills. Yeah.
Really, really nice performance on the Vladimir, I would say.
It's better than Janamid, that's for sure.
Yeah, let's not talk about that draft. That draft, it was just for fun. I want to say it was for fun because otherwise it's just. Now I think they lose.
Janamid can be fine, to be honest, but
the draft was bad. The draft as a whole bad. Fiddlesticks is on vision. He has his warding mechanics. I don't know how that works, but he can spot vision. And now they are trying to contest. I don't think they should. I think this Drake is gone. Fiddlesticks should just dip out before he dies. Oops, it's too late. Fiddlesticks is dead.
I'm gonna tell you something really interesting. Are you ready
Tell
for
me
that?
something interesting. Yes, I'm very ready.
Have you ever seen an Irelia Vladimir Ocean Soul with no anti-healing?
I don't know why Malphite is building a magic resist item. I mean, I guess it's because Vladimir is strong, but I think the frozen Iceborne Gauntlet should have been a Thornmail. I completely agree with you.
And Iceborne, by the way, is super good when you are ahead like he is, and if he can bully the Irelia. Oh, that's nice. Where was the Yasuo? Where was the Yasuo?
Okay, Ezreal Fiddlesticks is. Oh my god, Vladimir is just.
How did they manage to mess up this combo? That's sad, though.
I think Vladimir is just too strong. I think they just can't fight anymore.
But
even if they get Ezreal, because they were ulting on Ezreal.
I'm just talking about the coordination. They did not have like the double ult, and if they did, Ezreal would be dead at least, and it would be something.
Anyway, this will be GG, a 23-minute game, very clean execution by Pandora. Impressive performance by their solo laner. I really GG to the Vladimir and the Irelia, in my opinion.
Yeah, they played it super well. That's for sure.
Yes, or I mean, it maybe the Vladimir specifically the matchup. I think the Yasuo messed that one up, as you said, because he opted for short trades rather than extended trades, as he should have.
Yeah.
But in any case, Vladimir was a big carry in this game.
Yeah, that's for sure. And yeah,
my computer is slow.
We are not even gonna talk about MVP because it's pretty obvious to me. At least it is.
Yes.
How about you?
Yes.
And we've got a pretty big gap between Vlad and the rest.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of. Oh my god. Can I just say that the Malphite had the most damage on?
Yeah.
Zonju Tilt. I would like to make an honorable mention to Tapsoso One for his performance in the entire tournament. It
And by
very
Bramble
often
Best,
seen,
bro. By Bramble Best.
yes, but by like
Yeah, that's true as well.
I want to say that he had a good performance in the entirety of the tournament.
Yeah, that's true as well. That's true. That's definitely true. And with this final game of the regular season, we are gonna remind everyone that we've got playoffs with 4 teams going in,
Can I ask
which
something?
yeah,
How do you determine who's facing who?
that's what I was about to say.
Excuse me, I'm gonna shut up.
That's not what I did say though. So we're gonna have the first against the fourth, which is BHL against Pandora Box,
Mm-hmm.
and the second against the third, which is MGU versus GNG.
Okay, so
And
2 very interesting games, I would say. Is it
yeah,
best of 3?
absolutely. I think it's best of 3. Yeah, best of 3, definitely. And
Awesome.
especially the MGU versus GNG, which are 1-1 in this regular season, by the way, in head-to-head, is pretty hype for a lot of people. And even Pandora Box has had a bit of resurgence in the last part of the split. Even though they botched their last game, it was fine before that, and they even almost beat MGU, which were
That's exactly
second.
what I wanted to ask you. Do you think that Pandora can challenge BHL, who have looked really dominant? I mean, they only dropped the game against MGU a week ago.
I think that they could challenge on 1 or 2 games, but the nerves would probably come in after. If they lose like 1 or 2, something like that, because we have noticed that over the years that Pandora is a team prone to tilt. We have eliminated them last year as well, and after the first win, we are pretty sure that we are gonna win the whole thing because they just played worse after the first defeat. So
if they get a good start, they have a chance.
that's what I think, but it's pretty much unlikely. Let's go.
I also want to ask you about the GNG and MGU matchup. I know you're a little bit biased, being part of one of the teams. A little bit, but objectively, if you can objectify yourself, who do you think has the upper hand in the matchup?
It would be super hard to tell, but I still think that GNG would have the upper hand, just because of the fact that I think we've got better coordination. Like it's actual though.
No, I agree. GNG have a really they play as a team. They have a really good team play.
And MGU plays a bit more chaotic, so this can throw us off, of course. And yeah, I think it's pretty hype, and that the teams are pretty evenly matched.
I'm looking forward to see if the teams worked on the deficiency they have shown over the regular season, because both teams are very good.
You talk about the hell.
I'm referring to the precise MGU and GNG game from a week ago. When there were some definite problems with the GNG style of play. So I'm looking forward to see if they can address them in order to give us a better match.
I wonder what problems though.
Let's not talk about that. That's for your team meetings and not for us. So anyway,
but the stream needs to know.
I mean, lack of proactivity.
Oh.
A really bad mid game.
Oh.
And waiting for a very scaling champion like Casling to scale and then doing nothing with it because they already conceded too much.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm looking for proactivity from GNG, if you would ask me.
Okay.
Anyway, putting that aside, big hype for our playoff next week.
Sure.
So big hype for next week, very exciting games to come, and I'm really looking forward to watching them, as should the viewers.
And I hope they are. Because we're gonna get some good games, I think.
True.
Good games. And with that, we're gonna wrap it up. And And call it a day.
I want to say a
Thank
big thank you to the streamer
Yeah.
of this tournament, Katal. He's done a great job the entire tournament, so big shout out to him.
Thank you, thank you.
And
Thank you.
he's our boss, so he forced us to say that, by the way.
Thanks for the Castro also, Medun and you and all those that help us to manage to finish this regular season. And
Yes.
yes, we can close the stream.
I don't know if they hear you on stream though.
I think they heard me, but with little
Okay.
voice.
Okay, so thank you guys, and yeah, good